In the MCU's 14-year-plus tenure, I don't think we ever got a movie quite like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and I'm here to tell you that's very much a good thing. Doctor Strange's latest outing breaks common MCU trends to become one of the scariest and one of the most exhilarating entries it has seen recently. Multiverse of Madness takes place after Spider-Man No Way Home and focuses on a Stephen Strange who's a bit versed on aspects of the multiverse. He meets a girl named America Chavez and must help her escape her pursuers who are trying to take her power, which is the ability to travel throughout the multiverse whenever she wants. As Doctor Strange tries to help Chavez throughout the movie, we see them bond more and more, and towards the end they've got a real connection, and it's definitely one of the heartwarming moments of the movie. Of course, this movie was advertised for not being for the faint of heart, and they definitely delivered in that aspect, and the person who helped deliver that had to be Wanda Maximoff, aka the Scarlet Witch. Elizabeth Olsen's performance as Wanda Maximoff was downright scary and mesmerizing. She really brought the horror into this horror movie. Bearing witness to what Wanda can really do when she's not holding back and is fighting for her own personal agendas really shows that she's definitely the most powerful Avenger and shouldn't be messed with. Speaking of personal agendas, the movie really did a good job of highlighting the differences between Strange and Wanda when it came to handling their own personal grievances. The movie focused a lot on both of them needing to move on from their past. Strange took it one way, Wanda took it another, and it was very interesting to watch.
It doesn't seem fair.
The action scenes in this movie were also quite a treat to watch. Each of the central characters had a chance to show their stuff. Strange, Wong, Wanda, the Illuminati, and even Chavez all gave stellar performances in their fight scenes. Now, while the main selling point of the movie was the multiverse, I do feel as though it wasn't utilized as well as it could have been. Now, while it is true that most of the movie did focus on being in other universes than the one we know, I do feel as though it's a bit of a waste that, despite all these universes going around, there were only a handful they managed to stay in. It's a minor grievance, but Chavez did hype up the multiverse early in the movie, and we didn't get to see a whole lot of them. Most of the ones we saw were just in a quick flash through when Strange and Chavez got sent over to another multiverse on accident. One highlight about the multiverse though was that we got a number of cool cameos. There were a few we already knew, like Captain Carter and Professor Xavier, but then there were some we didn't see, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but trust me, if you see the movie, you're gonna start geeking in your pants.
We should tell him the truth.
When talking about Multiverse of Madness as a whole, I definitely believe this is one of the MCU's stronger movies as of late, but there is one glaring problem: the rating. When this was first announced, it was said to be a horror movie, but a horror movie having a PG-13 rating is rather limiting, and there were a number of scenes in the movie that would make me think, if they're gonna do all this, why isn't it just rated R? It looks too weird. It's not something that'll dampen the overall experience of the film, it's just very noticeable, and it happened one too many times for me to ignore it. Another thing I found noticeable were there were too many instances of overacting. This was especially apparent when it came to Chavez and Christine. It was weird to see them having such harsh screams for scenes that really didn't warrant it. It happened one too many times that I just can't pass off as a coincidence. Perhaps it's a directional issue. This doesn't ruin the experience of the movie or anything, it's just another one of those things I noticed that happened more than once that I couldn't ignore, but won't ruin the overall experience. Overall, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a wonderful addition to the MCU's ever-growing cast of movies and television shows. I do think there are some issues that hold back the film, such as the rating, which is still awkward for a horror movie, but overall, this is definitely one of Doctor Strange's best outings he's had in a while, and honestly, while it's called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, you can consider this very much to be a Wanda movie as well.
Things just got out of hand.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, try to give a like or leave a comment. If you didn't like what you saw, try to leave me some feedback to see in ways I can improve. Thank you. Have a nice day.